Now, we've done a lot of old-fashioned Fridays at a lot of different speakeasies. None of them are as speakeasy as this. Virginia is for Grubbers. We are back again with another old-fashioned Friday, and this week we're coming to you from Alexandria, Virginia, which we just came from last week, and this week we were at Captain Gregory's. Now, this is my second time attempting to shoot an old-fashioned Friday here at Captain Gregory's. The first time, I parked my car, I went to the address, it said it was a donut shop. I then walked around the block once, I then walked around the block twice, I then looked all over the block, I got back in my car, and I left. Come to find out that there was a hidden door inside that donut shop, which is no longer a donut shop, and I never found it. John Shot, luckily, Alexandria legend, was like, dude, it's a hidden door. Now, we've done a lot of old-fashioned Fridays at a lot of different speakeasies. None of them are as speakeasy as this, because I literally drove here, couldn't find the door, and then left assuming that it just didn't exist. As soon as you walk up, again, it used to be a donut shop. They're now renovating it to some new kind of restaurant, and there's a sign out there that says coming soon. And when you walk in, there's a wooden door, giant wooden door, which just looks like a wall. You have to pull this little flag, and then the door opens up. And when it opens up, bro, the ambiance just smacks you. I've been to one other place in the entire state of Virginia for Old Fashioned Friday where I felt like the ambiance was this dope, and that was at Salt in Arlington. Super, super low lighting, so much that I literally had to set up a light. Like I was shooting like 10,000 ISO, and that still wasn't high enough for all you camera nerds. Nonetheless, here we are, baby. We made it back, and we're here. Captain Gregory's. You guys know how this works. It's 0 to 3 on appearance, 0 to 3 on first sip, 0 to 3 on overall taste, 0 through 1 on overall ambiance. We did state that we're gonna talk about happy hours in every single Old Fashioned Friday moving forward. I'm gonna speak on that in a little bit, but for right now, let's jump into this appearance, baby. Look at this. Come on, baby. Beautiful glass, nice size, nice orange peel decor, giant clarified ice. We've done 100+ episodes of these. You guys know this is exactly what I'm looking for. So without further ado, 3.0 off of appearance. Let's jump into this first sip. Here we go. Wow, incredibly unique. Zero burn, incredibly smooth, very well balanced flavors. And not only do they have very well balanced flavors, but they have super unique flavors in this that I've never seen anywhere else. They make their quote unquote simple syrup in-house, and it's made with juniper berries, burnt sugar, pine, clove, and cinnamon. All in one syrup made in-house, and that's what they're using to blend this, which I don't know, I'm not a mixologist. I would imagine if you're making your simple syrup or any kind of mixers in-house, that it needs to be very, very precise and very careful in order to get the balance down exactly right. And this is very, very good. No burn, super unique. I mean, obviously we do these, so we try to describe them, but I think I'm kind of speechless because I don't know if I've ever tasted an OF similar to this. It definitely tastes like an old fashioned. It's not something off the rails, but those other ingredients that they're using in that simple syrup, I think do very well in here. Then I go 295 off first sip. We'll get into the overall, and we'll talk about the ambiance and the happy hour as we sip and get into the overall. Here we go. Yeah, it's just really, really smooth, very smooth. Like, this is dangerous where you could drink 3-4 of these and you wouldn't even know, even if you're not a bourbon drinker. All right, let's talk about the ambience. It's called Captain Gregory's. They got all kinds of like ship-like decor all around. They got maps, they got, you know, boat rope. I don't even know if boat rope is an actual word. They got rope that you would throw off of a boat. I don't know if that, there's probably better terminology for that than boat rope. You know what that is, let me know. But they got boat rope, they got ladders, they got fish nets everywhere. So it definitely fits the captain, you're on a ship kind of vibe. Kind of similar to Aft, which we just did in Las Vegas at the Wynn. And again, when that door opens, that ambiance, the super low lighting, I'm a massive fan of that. I think whenever you have an atmosphere with where the lights are this low, and obviously the decor matches very well, I think it just makes it 10 times more intimate, you know? So highly recommend if you're interested in a date night. Yeah, it's just very loungy. And even if you want to come with like 3-4 friends, they got some tables in the back, which is where I'm at. As soon as that door opens, it's a different vibe than every other place in this entire town. We're gonna go full on off of ambiance, and then we'll talk about their happy hour / food as I continue to sip. Now, their happy hour menu is incredibly easy to explain because there is no happy hour menu. Now, I did talk to a gentleman at the front, and he told me that soon the place that they're renovating, which is directly beside Captain Gregory's, is gonna be open soon, and there's gonna be a happy hour there, but still no happy hour here. Regardless, I still ordered some food. I got the pork belly. I don't know if you can see that, little pork belly. I got the meatballs, which they recommended. They're using like bison, veal, meatballs. I guess if you get like a $20 meal or higher or whatever, they give you this little complimentary, little deviled egg, and then I think that's That's a salmon tartare. But yeah, no happy hour, so no specials, but looks like they have great food. We'll give it a whirl here. Little deviled egg vibe. Yeah, solid. Go with the pork. Okay, the pork belly is insane. Like pork belly, I don't rate food. That's a 10 out of 10. Meatball solid. Pork belly, 1,000,000%. Get the pork belly, 100%. That's a 10 out of 10. Here we go, overall. Yeah, it's incredibly consistent. I mean, clarified ice, man. You use clarified ice, you're gonna get consistent cocktails. This is as close to as good as you're gonna get. In Virginia, I've done, I think 110, 115 of these. We've had one perfect 10, and then we've had 5 or less 9 9s. I'm gonna stick to my same score first sip of 295. This is it right here, Captain Gregory's 9-9 Virginia's for Grubbers. Cheers, y'all.